Good day. I am Sir Miles Headlock, bringing you the first installment of Glow Gossip. And if you hear it from me, you'll know it's true because I've got connections. Item: Matilda the Hun recently tried to swim the English Channel au naturel. Needless to say, this caused quite a commotion. Not only did reports of whale sightings increase, but Matilda was arrested for polluting the water. Joining me for today's matches is Colonel Nanuchka.
The Glow champion.
Due to the controversial ending of your match with Americana, the Glow crown has been held up.
What controversial ending? Everybody saw me defeat Americana.
The commission is still reviewing the tapes.
I don't need your worthless commission.
I'm also sure you know we have a great lineup of matches today.
And one I will be watching with great delight as my comrade Palestina will destroy Americana's good friend Suzie's spirit. And I hope you will be watching too, Americana.
We have an exciting program today.
You think it's exciting to sit next to a machine? In Russia, you would be tractor.
Well, goodbye.
And now, from the Riviera Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, another thrilling action-packed hour of Glow. On today's show, Amy, the farmer's daughter, faces attaché. Suzie Spirit gets in the ring with the terrorist Palestina. California Doll battles Spanish Red. And a six-woman tag team match featuring Little Fiji, Tina and Ashley against Hollywood and Vine and Angel.
On my right is an Ultronic designer telephone. On my left, Time magazine. The Ultronic designer telephone will impress your friends and clients and brighten any room in your home or office. So will Time magazine. The designer telephone is free when you subscribe to Time. The free designer phone comes in 4 exciting colors: a rich red, a great gray, a beautiful blue, and a wonderful white. Time magazine comes in exciting full color, so you get a true picture of all the news every week. The Ultronic telephone features exceptional communications technology. So does Time magazine. With correspondents all over the world and the immediacy of satellite communications, Time gives you the story when you want it. They put it all right in your hands, so you can turn to Time anytime to get a clear, concise perspective that only Time can give you. And only Time gives you this free Ultronic designer telephone with great features like memory redial of the last number called, and a mute button to keep your conversations private. With Time magazine, you get in on all the conversations, so you're always on the inside. The designer telephone has full-sized push buttons for that perfect touch. Time touches you, bringing people closer, so you can feel what they feel and share their emotions and celebrations. So, call this toll-free number now and get your Ultronic designer telephone free with your paid subscription to Time at a savings of over 40% off the cover price. You get 26 issues of Time, payable in 3 monthly installments of only $9.89 each. With your designer telephone, you save on monthly phone rental charges. With Time magazine, you get convenient home delivery. Call now, and soon you can be making calls on your very own designer phone. It's free from Time.
Call 1-800-284-8600.
And get your free phone and save on Time. Pick a color. It's free.
Call before January 1st, and you'll get a second free gift in addition to your phone.
Hello, Las Vegas Comedy Club. This is David McLean, head of Glow Production. How would you like to have my wrestler Chainsaw of the Heavy Metal Sisters appear there? Is she funny? She's a regular cut-up. Hello? Hello? This match is a singles bout. From Corpus Christi, Texas, managed by Aunt Kitty, Attaché!
Attaché keeps herself in very good physical condition. Americans do not appreciate her talents, but in Russia she would wear metal on her chest.
A wire bra, I suppose.
Amy's just a big white hog! Her face reminds me of my dog! When I get through, she will have found this ring will be her burial ground!
You tell him, Attaché.
Her opponent from Hog Hollow, Nebraska, Amy, the farmer's daughter!
Tom, Amy, I'm Sally's sister. If you like her, well, look out, mister. I tied the hogs and I milked the cow. I'll beat my enemy. Come watch me now.
Just what Flo needs, another pretty face.
I've heard some people say Attaché's a grunt, but I think she looks like a runt, like a baby hog.
What is Farm Girl think she is doing, grabbing microphone and talking as she pleases?
Aren't you used to the right to free speech?
Certainly, in Russia, many people say what is on their minds.
I know. Your prisons are full of them.
Ah, beautiful dropkick, an open frontal assault. And they say Palestina doesn't fight fairly. Oh, please, illegal elbow in the stomach of Attaché. But the corrupt American referee will not call it. That is why I, Colonel Ninochka, will tell you everything the way I see it. Attaché applies a brilliant headlock.
Did you say brilliant headlock?
No relation to you, Mr. Dimble. Now, Attaché decides to leave the ring for a moment to allow her inferior opponent, Amy, time to recuperate. How fair of her. Attaché displays a sense of fair play rarely found outside of the Soviet Union.
And never found inside, I'm sure.
That was a headbutt by Attaché. Amy can take many of those, I'm sure. She only uses her head as a place to hang her hands. One thing you have to admit about Attaché, she treats all of her opponents with respect. Attaché re-enters the ring and immediately takes control of the match. Even the crowd of lazy, flabby Americans is cheering for Attaché. This is a good takedown, showing Attaché's strategic ability in the ring. Attaché has Amy totally outclassed, because as tough as she is, Attaché is a lady. You see this? Attaché has clear athletic supremacy. Of course, in Russia, any schoolgirl could finish even Attaché in a minute.
What kind of school teaches that?
State finishing school. The farmer's daughter has broken down and cannot possibly win. Perfect takedown. Oh, poor little farm girl. Do you want some farm aid?
I can't believe you're laughing at this.
And why shouldn't I laugh? I'm very happy right now.
Why are you so happy?
Where else do I get to see two Americans trying to beat each other unconscious? Attaché fights quite fairly and reasonably well for an American. She must be observing tapes of myself when I beat Americana for the Glow title.
But you're not the Glow champion.
Ah, shut up, deadhead. Did you see this? Referee avoided count on Attaché's clean and legal pin. Farmer's daughter. What is this? This is not wrestling. She looks like she's baling hay. refuses to let attaché get up and fight her on equal terms. Is this what you Americans call fair play?
And what do you consider fair play?
The Three Sisters by Chekhov. Great Russian playwright. I make good joke, no?
No.
Look at this. Farmer's daughter is frustrated by her own lack of wrestling knowledge. Another American ambush. At least she could change her style for once. Ah, marvelous hammer to Amy's stomach by fists of attaché.
I suppose you didn't see that stick.
Stick? What stick? Look at her hands. I see no stick, do you?
Not now, but...
You see, once again, I proved that I only tell the truth, which is why I'm so respected by all the wrestlers. Referee, why not call that hairball? Disgusting! Amy has spit in the face of attaché. And this is what you call down-home hospitality? Oh, what a sloppy attempt for a pin.
Well, it appears that Amy, the farmer's daughter, has won the match.
Only by spitting and sloppy farm tricks.
The winner of the match, the farmer's daughter!
Our beginner's luck. But just wait until next time.
Hi, I'm Simon, Santa's chief elf. Call Santa at 1-900-660-6666, and he'll tell you a different Christmas story every day. You'll find out how to get a whoopee from Santa's Christmas collection, and part of the cost of your call goes to Special Olympics. So call Santa at 1-900-660-6666. But each 2-minute call costs $1.85, so get your parents' permission first.
Okay, Simon, we're off to our next stop. Merry Christmas!
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like luxury salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home.
Lee Sculptured Nails. Affordable. But are they easy?
Like nothing you've ever used before. If you can polish your nails, you can do it. Glue on an extension.
No form.
Brush on the overlay.
Like nail polish.
Smooth, shape, and polish.
Lee Sculptured Nails are easy.
And long-lasting like salon nails. Plus, they're affordable.
Lee Sculptured Nails.
Who else but Lee?
On the next Jerry Williams Show, protecting the Fourth. Are the police violating individual rights?
I have with me hundreds of cases of police abuse.
A controversy over the Fourth, protection against illegal search and seizure. Then, phony business, party line connections. Services offer everything from a smut line to a gay line. Teenagers are running up a bill while parents are complaining. All on the next Jerry Williams Show, Sunday at 10 on Fox Channel 25.
If it's time for one of these tractor-trailers to drive into your future, call Landover Tractor Trailer School today at 1-800-672-4100 and let us put you on the road to an exciting new career. Learn the skills necessary to become a professional tractor-trailer driver. For more details, call Landover Tractor Trailer School today at 1-800-672-4100. Act now and prepare for a solid new career in driving adventure. Financial aid assistance is available.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Why are you sitting there bored out of your mind, especially when there's someone who would love to talk to you? Call and talk about your favorite places, your favorite activities, or your favorite anything. Look, being bored is a drag, so call 1-550-5555 now. And share the magic. It's only $1 for a 9-minute call plus 10 cents for each additional minute.
Call me tonight. I'd love to talk to you.
Smile, Mrs. Bishop. You're being kidnapped.
A millionaire's wife is being held for ransom.
What could it be? I give up. What's in it?
I think it's the ransom money.
But Tony Curtis has a plan.
What's in it for you? 20% of $500,000.
And Brenda Vaccaro is helping him.
What's the matter with you? You nervous?
We'd like to see your $1 million.
A perfectly reasonable request, sir.
Larry Hagman co-stars in The Big Rip-Off, Monday at 8 on Prime Movie 25.
This match is a singles bout from Latin America, Spanish Red.
Spanish Red has more style and drive than most of the girls she fights, and yet she gets no credit from her peers. But she and I continue to grow in our friendship. You see, we both like Red.
Her opponent today, from that beautiful sunshine state of California, in the gorgeous beaches of Malibu, the California Doll!
This smiling face can get real mean. Make Spanish Red turn shades of green. Like a great white shark, I go for the pin. It's a radical experience when I win.
I want you all to know something. California belongs to the Spanish people. These American gringos, they stole it. This plastic when they...
Absolutely correct. American imperialism is still alive and strong. And if taking California wasn't enough, now California Doll has taken Spanish Red's hat. My heart goes out for Spanish Red, but I know that one day Mother Russia will liberate her people. And now California Doll pokes Spanish in the eye and trips her.
That looked more like a clean hip toss to me.
Who is calling the matches today, me or you?
Well, you are my guest today,
But then shut up and let me continue my expert commentary. Look at that hair pull. I'm surprised she hasn't applied the chokehold yet. These so-called good girls are always using totally illegal tactics. They must have learned wrestling from the wimp.
From whom?
The wimp Americana. Look at Spanish Red, the fighter. She shows supremacy already, right from the beginning. California Doll has been hanging out at the beaches too long and not in the gym working out like she should be. Look at Doll hang on to the ropes. Isn't that illegal? Against the rules?
Well, if she uses the ropes to hurt her opponent, yes, but...
Ah, then you agree with me. Thank you. Look at California's Doll's foolish attempt to try and back Spanish Red over the ring post. Beautiful kick by Spanish Red.
Really, Nanuchka, are you going to start calling these matches fairly? After all, every coin has two sides.
Yes, but when you call the coin toss, you may take only one side. Spanish Red obviously has complete control at these moments. You know, California Doll spends so much time laying on the beach that she finds this a very natural and comfortable position. Look at the beautiful face of Spanish Red, easily in control of this match. This is exactly what I've been saying all along. Doll is shoving boot of oppression into face of Spanish Red, and I think it is time for you to apologize for her actions, Mr. Headlock.
I, Miles Headlock, apologize?
Thank you. I do not accept your apology. Spanish Red once again having the upper hand. Look at the puny American Doll trying to struggle. Brilliant move by Spanish Red. You tell them, Spanish, you don't have to take that garbage from those people. Look at that face. Isn't she pretty? She is so dumb. She doesn't know when she's beaten. In fact, she is so stupid. She thinks that manual labor is the president of Mexico. The powerful legs of Spanish Red. Look again, another hair pull by California Doll. If Spanish Red pulled on Doll's hair like this, we would see black roots for 2 miles. In all fairness, I must admit that the Doll has perfected one American technique.
Oh, and what would that be?
Breaking the rules.
Well, when it comes to rule breaking, you're certainly an expert.
Listen, tall, blonde, and static. If you do not be quiet, I will see to it that your next job will be as an ice machine in Moscow Hilton. Look at this illegal hair pulled by California doll. Now, Spanish Red obviously has California doll all bottled up. The only bottled doll is used to is a bottle of Clorox. Oh, poor little doll is hurt. Maybe she should go back to the beach. I can tell you now, she has very little future in the ring. California doll is obviously suffering greatly at this point. Now, Spanish Red is preparing for the pin. Beautiful leg pin, look at it! No way for California doll to escape now. Spanish Red wins, look! What is this? The referee is cutting short the moment of victory because Americans cannot stand to see Spanish Red win. I sympathize for her.
The winner of the match, Spanish Red!
Break it up! The match is over already! Break it up!
The match is over, Spanish Red! You've been declared the winner! The match is over! The match is over, Spanish Red! The winner of the match, Spanish Red!
How do you like your plastic doll now, huh? Where's
your plastic doll now, huh? The winner, Spanish Red!
Waitress! Waitress!
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you make your corned beef lean?
We sure do.
Good, make it lean this way.
Attaché says she can break a board with her bare hands.
Oh, that'll come in real handy if she's ever attacked by a board.
We all live in what seems to be an ordinary world. But take a closer look. It can be a lot more enchanting than you think. The night can be filled with ghosts and goblins, elves and spirits, which can be seen in the simplest things, if you know how to look. And here's your guide, The Enchanted World from Time Life Books, to open your imagination as never before. In each lavishly illustrated volume, you will behold incredible wonders that can help you see everything around you in a whole new light. Begin with Legends of Valor, your first book, and then look carefully. In the shadows of the moon, you will spy bold warriors on noble quests for their kings, and flocks of witches racing across the nighttime sky. In the Enchanted World, a forest can become a hiding place for creatures of the night, who assume disguises that only you can recognize. And you'll find fierce dragons who once ruled the earth, now reigning here as powerful as ever. Take these extraordinary volumes into your home, and see if you can't spot a sorcerer in the shadows of a fireplace. The Enchanted World can be everywhere you look, in meadows and trees, and even in gardens where witches can turn beautiful flowers into deadly poison. Once you discover the Enchanted World, the ordinary world becomes as marvelous as your mind can conceive. So let your imagination go. And forever after, you will see things differently.
To order your first book, Legends of Valor, call 1-800-368-4600 and examine it for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $14.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-368-4600.
Doctor, you seem very dedicated.
Well, Little Egypt, medicine has always been my dream.
Really?
Yes, when I was young, I always played doctor.
Amy, the farmer daughter, is delicate, like antique.
Yeah, let's auction her off.
You know something? You haven't appreciated a lot of things since the Bernie incident.
What do you mean the Bernie incident? Since Bernie left?
Exactly.
Look,
Bernie
if you
left
come over here, if you come over here not to be my friend, if you come over here not to be my friend and to
Hey, you know something? I don't come here not to be your friend. I come in here to talk to you. It's freezing cold outside.
Why the hell
you over to sit here and talk to you? I don't care about your fake salt. No, I don't need to hear this.
It's not fake salt.
I didn't mean to insult you. I'm just telling you that Bernie left you at the same time you had the sodium problem, all right? Good for you and your fake salt.
Maybe you're saying that
Good
because
for you.
my blood pressure
got... eat fake salt. You know, the rest of us can eat the real stuff.
Go ahead.
Thank
here.
you.
As a matter of fact, here.
Hey!
Here, take it.
Hey!
I don't need it. Drink it. Drink it. Here, you
No,
want
I-
real salt?
Hey,
You can take it.
I don't
Take
need
it.
this. Take you and your fake
don't
salt.
need it.
You fine.
need it.
You sit there.
Oh, that's
Fake
very
salt.
nice.
Get out of here.
That's very nice.
Can you sit
Here,
in the chair?
take it with you.
Behind
Yeah,
you.
you're a pig. Get out of here, you
Yeah,
pig.
right.
Get out. Get out. Go.
Enjoy your
Go.
fake salt.
Go. Here. I'm going to enjoy my real salt now. That's it. That's it. Go. Go. I don't need it.
In 1959, Coors first put draft beer in bottles and cans. 18 years later, America rose to its feet to cheer another original. They called him Sugar Ray. The lightning quickness of Sugar Ray Leonard. The brewery fresh draft taste of Coors beer. You can copy the style, but there's only one original.
I bet you're bored.
Oh, yeah.
Call 1-550-GAB, the hottest party line in town.
Dudes, who just came on the line? Hi, this is Rick. Where's the party?
This is the party, Rick. The 24-hour party
Who's
line.
That sounded like Katie to me.
Katie, you still there?
Who wants to know?
She said his name was Rick.
Talk with up to 8 people.
So, Rick, are you new in town?
9 minutes cost $1 plus 10 cents for each additional minute.
Find out why alcoholism is a woman's issue. Ask NCA for their facts about women drinkers and the danger signals. Call 1-800-NCA-CALL.
Hi, I'm Phil Cowan.
And I'm Paul Robbins, wishing you happy holidays from the staff of our show and everyone here at Fox.
Joining us again this week on the Wilton North Report is one of the editors of the Sun tabloid, Richard Dominic.
Remember the first time Richard was here and he introduced us to Ruth Uranus Norman, Queen of the Cosmos.
In the year 2001, you say we're going to have visitors from another planet.
Yes, indeed.
Paul, that's not something I'd easily forget.
Yeah, I know. Well, this week, Richard says he's getting away from the hard news and going for the bizarre.
Do. Points to ponder. If Hollywood's partner hung on to her opponent, would she be a clinging vine? Do hummingbirds hum because they don't know the words? If a man operated a quartet of bathrooms, would he be a four-flusher? Do.
Hi, gals. Tina Ferrari here with another tip on how to get the man you want. Too many women set their sights on the man with the highest income, not realizing that he may not be Mr. Right. I say stick with the man who cares about you and who's very attentive. After all, he's money in the bank.
All right, Soul Patrol. Can you make a sentence using the word defense?
Yeah, I saw the cop and I jumped over the
The World According to Linda Phillips.
When I was a little girl, I didn't play house. I played chairman of the board.
Relationships.
I make a point of thinking about our personal life at least 3 times a day.
family.
We are the American dream. I mean, why screw it up with children?
The career woman.
I'm firing 2 writers today, and if I'm not there, somebody else gets to do it.
Learn more about Linda on Duet, Sunday on Fox Weekend Television.
Being injured in an accident is no joke, especially when it happens to you or someone you love.
Thank you for calling. You phoned because you've been injured in an accident. You have questions about your rights and benefits.
If you have questions about your legal rights as an accident victim, call 742-8700 and listen. No obligation, just information.
Call Know Your Rights, 742-8700, sponsored by the law offices of Paris, Pomeroy, and Palmacado.
Let's face it, hammering is a pain. There must be a better way. Here it comes, the new automatic Land Driver 3. You'll hammer with ease, safety, and speed. Just slip the Land Driver into the chuck of an electric drill, tighten, insert nail, and presto. No more wrong hammer blows. It works with the speed of a machine gun and works in tight corners. Easily drive nails into hard or soft wood, sheet metal, concrete. And the fabulous nail driver, great for smaller nails, especially finishing nails. Excellent for moldings, cabinets, tables, even fragile picture frames. You also get this claw attachment to remove nails. And you get the pocket mechanic ratchet driver with a ball ratchet giving you 5 times the power of an ordinary screwdriver. It comes with a whole set of sockets, universal adapter, Phillips, and screwdriver bits. You get the fantastic Land Driver 3, the 2-piece nail driver, the 13-piece pocket mechanic ratchet driver, all at the low price of the Land Driver alone, $19.95. Supply limited. Order now.
Call 1-800-228-1188 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4 shipping and handling to Land Driver 3, P.O. Box 2426C, Grand Central Station, New York, New York. COD's acceptable. Order now.
This special feature is a Russian roulette match. 6 girls in the ring at the same time. After a wrestler has been pinned or counted out, they're eliminated from the bout. The last girl in the ring will have her team designated as the winner. The wrestlers in this event, from Beverly Hills, California, Tina Ferrari and Ashley Cartier. With their partner from Samoa, Little Fiji.
I don't believe this. Does this little Fiji think that when she gets into trouble, her big sister will come and help her? Because this is the only way she will survive.
Now, Little Fiji, this is something new. You're breaking away from Mountain Fiji and the fact that you're coming in for your own wrestling bout.
Well, David, I'm really excited that you gave me this match, and I've been training a lot, and I think I'm really ready this time.
Oh, my...
Tina and Ashley have really been a lot of help. I've been training with Tina. She's taught me a lot of moves, wrestling moves, and Ashley. Well, Ashley, she's been introducing me to a lot of rich men. Well, they're both really spectacular wrestlers, and with all 3 of us put together, I don't think we could lose this match.
There you
have
it.
Oh, my
Let's
God, I'm going to be sick from all this cuteness. It's disgusting.
In the ring, I know what to do, because Fiji's sister can wrestle too. I'm no mouse, but I got a hunch, and you'll see me and pack a mean punch.
Their opponent, first from the streets of Hollywood, managed by the infamous Aunt Kitty, Hollywood and Vine.
Now here comes a couple of real hoodlums, but they're really nice people when you get to know them.
With their partner from Chino, California, Angel.
Here is another good fighter that your society has labeled no good. And yet, she fights with a lot of heart.
Not to mention chains.
Look how proudly she marches around the arena. Now I ask you, is that the face of a bad girl?
Yeah, there's no beer allowed here.
We just wanted to wish you lots and lots of the best. And because your throat's probably really dry, we wanted to give you a beer. Give him a beer.
Look how considerate Vine is. That was a terrific joke. Also, it's probably the first shower that the little savage has taken all week.
Now the action really gets going. This looks like it will be an excellent fight. Aunt Kitty's girls have had so much success lately. I'm sure that they will capitalize on it. It looks like Tina and Ashley and Pipsqueak have a meeting of the minds. What is this? They are caught in a three-way Bavarian split. Now the girls are getting their exercise. Rowing, it reminds me of the Volga boatsman.
And you remind me of a Volga hostess.
Why don't you turn yourself off? No one is listening to you anyway. Aunt Kitty's girls obviously have the upper hand once again.
Let's see how you can fight now! Let's see how you can fight now!
Well, little Fiji's career seems to be up in the air.
Listen, Mr. Deadlock, you are not as clever as you think. Look at the strong and wonderful Tina Ferrari. She looks like Borscht without the bottle. Oh, it breaks my heart to see the good girls taking such a beating. But it also breaks their bones. Why, Ashley, you have never looked so lovely. Little Fiji finds out that true friends help each other when the going gets tough. Hollywood's maneuver was just what Vine needed to defeat little Fiji.
Oh, you mean ganging up on her?
I mean camaraderie. Ashley has just tried to escape from the ring. What's the matter, Ashley, darling? Are you lost? Perhaps Hollywood can help you find the direction. Look at that incredible flying suplex! I suppose Ashley is worrying about breaking her nails. It appears Ashley and Hollywood are going to be counted out.
It appears that Hollywood and Ashley are going to be counted out.
I just said that.
Have your people been raiding my computer banks again?
Darling, of course I am not at liberty to discuss such things.
10, get in the ring! 11, get in the ring! 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well, it appears that Tina Ferrari will have to go up against Angel and Vine all by herself.
I'm afraid Tina doesn't stand a chance in there by herself.
Actually, Mr. Deadlock, you are wrong. Tina has 2 chances.
She does?
Of course. Slim and none.
Did you call me Deadlock again?
Listen, you are so clever. Check your memory bank. Ah, look at poor Tina Ferrari. Ashley is still attacking poor Hollywood, even though she is no longer in the match. You tell them, Aunt Kitty. My God, you need a wide-angle lens for that one. What do American men ever see in that face? I don't know. It looks like nightmare to me. Now Ashley has knocked down innocent bystander in the wild and dangerous behavior. Tell me, this is the American way? But now she is paying the price for her totally illegal ways as Angel drives Ashley to a new kind of permanent. This is permanent damage. Tina Ferrari seems to have troubles keeping on her feet today. Ashley, you've never looked so good. Look at the pride shining from that face. She has won the right to parade around, but perhaps she would be smarter to defeat Tina first. It looks like Ashley should thank Hollywood.
And why should she do that?
For showing her how to get her weight down. How nice of Hollywood to clear a space on the table for Ashley. And Kitty seems to be having a weight problem today, keeping it all vertical. Tina attempts to pin Angel, but she lacks the technique to complete the maneuver. And now she sees that a miss is as good as a mile.
I beg your pardon.
You can beg all you want, but I won't pardon you. Powerful body slam by Angel. That should take Tina Ferrari out for good. Ashley seems to be a little choked up today because she's losing.
Well, it hasn't, and Tina pins Angel for the win. What do you say to that?
Nothing. You think I want to sit here and argue with an overgrown candy machine? Tina just got lucky, that's all.
What do you have to report? I know it is election day in America. The government is letting farm animals run for office. How can this be? You heard that one candidate was a lame duck and the other was a dark horse? Vladimir, you are so stupid. I will have your brain donated to science while you're still alive!
California dolls stood outside the house of ill repute for 2 hours yesterday.
Yeah, she was waiting for the red light to turn green.
Attaché is military through and through.
I know. If you told her mother wore army boots, she'd take it as a compliment.
On the next Jerry Williams Show, protecting the Fourth. Are the police violating individual rights?
I have with me hundreds of cases of police abuse.
A controversy over the Fourth. Protection against illegal search and seizure. Then, phony business. Party line connections. Services offer everything from a smut line to a gay line. Teenagers are running up a bill while parents are complaining. All on the next Jerry Williams Show, Sunday at 10 on Fox Channel 25.
John Philip Webster, age 32 years. Looks older, acts older. John Philip Webster, 1 year later. Looks younger, feels younger, more confident. The reason? The new image step-by-step method. Possibly the most advanced hair replacement method ever devised. Definitely the most natural. Call now for your free brochure.
Turn on your faucet for a cool glass of drinking water and you may get much more, like arsenic, cyanide, sewage, and many cancer-causing agents. Enough chemicals to turn a glass of drinking water into a health hazard. It's a hard fact to swallow, but contaminants like these may be entering your home's water system. Every day without thinking about it, you and your children may consume them. If you're a homeowner, have your tap water checked. Pick up your phone and call American Aqua now for a fast, free in-home water test. American Aqua will test your water free for cancer-causing agents, toxic metals, pesticides, and unsafe chlorine levels. Call right now, and we'll also mail you important free information about our fabulous water treatment system. Homeowners, what you don't know about your water could be hazardous. For the sake of your family's health, call American Aqua now for your free water test. There's absolutely no obligation.
Call 1-800-227-1900. That's 1-800-227-1900, toll free. Call 1-800-227-1900.
This is a singles bout from Damascus, Syria, Palestina.
Here is my good friend, with whom I just recently vacationed in Afghanistan.
Palestina's opponent today, from Philadelphia, PA, Suzie Spirit.
I'm Suzie Spirit. I get my kicks by wrestling like Spirit, a 76. I like to dance, I like to sing, and I'm all action in the ring.
Look at her. Suzie Spirit better enjoy her time outside of the ring, because once she gets in there, Palestina will chew her up and spit her out.
Like spirit gum?
Exactly.
Come on, get in here. What, you want to play? I'll get your chicken. No.
Suzie Spirit, great cheerleader who does not have enough coordination to even get into the ring without falling on her face. And now Palestina gets down to business like a true fighter. She's a good soldier, just like my friend, the Colonel in Washington. Of course you all remember who I mean.
Are you talking about Colonel North?
Well, I'm not talking about corporal punishment. Oh, what a surprise. I think this is the only move Suzie Spirit has learned. Hey, what's the matter? You can't get Palestina back to her feet to fight you fairly?
Tell me, Ninochka, just what do you consider to be fair?
In Russia, fair is whatever benefits the state.
Oh, so! That must be the Russian version of a state fair.
Wipe that smile off your interface. It wasn't funny at all. And a valiant reversal by Palestina.
And what about all that hair pulling?
That just shows how little you know about tactics.
Are you going to tell me Palestina is fighting by the rules?
In the ring, there is only one rule: survival. Speaking of breaking rules, Suzie Spirit just hit Palestina in the back of the head, but the referee sits there ignoring Spirit's violations of the law. I tell you, I am getting angry at this lack of enforcement.
Come on,
Yes, beautiful. Do you see Palestina on her back is better wrestler than Suzie Spirit with all of her idiot jumping around. Listen to the crowd cheering her on. Wonderful takedown. I knew it was only a matter of time. What a face on that silly cheerleader. You can tell what time she walks into the room because her face stops every clock there. See how Palestina backs up her opponents?
I suppose you think that was funny.
And I suppose you think you're such a great computer. Well, let me tell you, we have computers in Russia that are just as good as you.
Oh, really?
Yes, and as soon as we get new imports, we will have better than you. Suzie's spirit is obviously no match for Palestina. Did I tell you that I have been training her for battle?
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Then it also shouldn't surprise you to see your precious little Suzie getting her head handed to her.
Whose head needs a hand now?
Oh, yes, be very proud that Suzie's spirit's only way of staying alive in the ring is to run and hide from her attackers. No, this is too much. Suzie's spirit has broken the rules again with her illegal use of the ropes. I cannot stand to look at this any longer. I will show her the penalty for such behavior.
Wait a minute, where do you think you're going?
Break this up now! Break this up now, Nanitska and Palestina! By disqualification, Suzie Spirit!
Did you see the way Americana attacked me when my back was turned from her? Nobody does this to the girl, no one! I demand satisfaction, do you hear me?
And just what would that be?
I want to get Americana in the ring and make her beg for mercy, but she will be finding no mercy there, only pain.
Well, you both have open contracts, and Americana has agreed to meet you in the ring anytime you wish. But the Glow Commission won't have a decision on who won the championship until next week.
I want Americana. I want to make her suffer for what she has done to me this day. I will make her grovel before her stupid fans. Do you hear what I'm saying, Mr. Deadhead?
The name is Headlock, and you've got it. Next week, you and Americana will square off in the center of the ring to settle things once and for all.
Mr. Dreadlock, I am going into intensive training. And when I get through with Americana, she will need intensive care.
The name is Headlock.
And her name will be Mud.
Goodbye.
Good riddance.
Dear Orville, I heard that most of the hotels are very strict about having pets, but this one is different. They have a cat, and everybody takes care of it. I haven't seen her, but everyone in the poker room was worried about her eating right. All night long, someone was asking to feed the kitty. I've read my chapter in the Bible, and I promise to live by the golden rule. Love, Amy.
On my right is an Ultronic designer telephone. On my left, Time magazine. The Ultronic designer telephone will impress your friends and clients and brighten any room in your home or office. So will Time magazine. The designer telephone is free. when you subscribe to Time. The free designer phone comes in 4 exciting colors: a rich red, a great gray, a beautiful blue, and a wonderful white. Time magazine comes in exciting full color, so you get a true picture of all the news every week. The Alltronic telephone features exceptional communications technology. So does Time magazine. With correspondence all over the world and the immediacy of satellite communications, Time gives you the story when you want it. They put it all right in your hands, so you can turn to Time anytime to get a clear, concise perspective that only Time can give you. And only Time gives you this free Alltronic designer telephone with great features like memory redial of the last number called and a mute button to keep your conversations private. With Time magazine, you get in on all the conversations, so you're always on the inside. The designer telephone has full-sized push buttons for that perfect touch. Time touches you, bringing people closer so you can feel what they feel and share their emotions and celebrations. So, call this toll-free number now and get your Alltronic designer telephone free with your paid subscription to Time at a savings of over 40% off the cover price. You get 26 issues of Time, payable in 3 monthly installments of only $9.89 each. With your designer telephone, you save on monthly phone rental charges. With Time magazine, you get convenient home delivery. Call now, and soon you can be making calls on your very own designer phone. It's free from Time. Call 1-800-284-8600 and get your free phone and save on Time. Pick a color. It's free. Call before January 1st and you'll get a second free gift in addition to your phone.
Wow, Mountain Fiji, it says right here in the new issue of Glow magazine that you've been helping raising money for underprivileged children. Is that true?
If it's in the Glow magazine, it's gotta be true.
For the hottest moves in town, dial 1-900-660-GALS for Glow, those gorgeous ladies of wrestling. $1.50 the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Little Fiji is really immature. You're telling me her favorite flavor is thumb.
California Doll's part of the new wave of wrestling.
Yeah, let's hope she gets caught in the undertow.
Suzie Spirit is so sweet, and all the kids love her. Yeah, that girl ought to be a flavor in Baskin Robbins.
I heard that. Spanish Red is really hot-tempered.
I know. She can boil water just by looking at it.
You know, there's only one thing that Ashley's missing in the ring. Talent.
I heard that Palestina will never hit you when you're down.
Right. She'll kick you. It's easier.
Oh, what is it now, Aunt Kitty?
Come on, David. Wouldn't you like to play doctor with Hollywood?
Sure. Let's start with the autopsy.
You! Oh, you get it! Oh, you're gonna get it!
Hard to believe that the backseat window of a Jeep can turn into one of the most gruesome car defects safety experts say they've ever seen. But the faces of these families reflect the tragedy. Their children were innocent victims of the window death trap.
3 deaths have occurred, to our knowledge as of today, from this defect.
The backseat window of a Jeep becomes a death trap.
Monday at 7:30 live on Fox Channel 25.
5.